Yo, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's your main man, MrExquiziteXBL Arazi Haas, aka Kangaroo Jack, straight out of Australia. And most of you won't really understand that because it's an inside joke, but I think it's pretty catchy. I thought it was pretty funny. So if you like that intro, let me know and I'll start using it more often. But as you can see, I'm bringing you a ground war domination gameplay here on the map Interchange as my teammate picks off a quad. Oh shit. And this is going to be probably, if not my best gameplay, definitely my second best gameplay behind the Spaz 1260 gun streak, which I will be uploading soon. I was going to upload it tonight, but I got this instead. This was going to be my first match of the night. You know, I was getting fed up, and I wanted to get something really nice for you all. I had a headache, but I just continued to keep playing, and fortunately, I got into this good-ass lobby. Everything just went my way. I was outplaying these guys, flanking them. They weren't expecting, you know, for me to be tearing that ass apart, you know, coming up from behind. Oh yeah, I was telling you, like I said, I don't like when people come up from behind me, but I'll come up from behind them all day. But this is actually going, this first M.O.A.B here, this is a double M.O.A.B. I forgot to mention that, but this first M.O.A.B here is going to be almost my fastest M.O.A.B. It's going to be a minute and 49-second M.O.A.B, really extremely fast, and I'm going to give you all some tips. This is going to be another tips and tits episode. I haven't done one in a few weeks, and it's going to be episode 3. And some tips, you know, when playing this map, especially if you're going for a M.O.A.B, for one, is you want to take advantage of all your pro variant perks. And not just the pro perks, but for example, you know, Stalker Pro, you want to be straight from side to side. That's going to take an enemy's aim off. You know, they're going to have to move their aim side to side. Of course, they can always spray and pray, but a lot of people don't have the capability of, you know, actually killing you if you're a good strafer. And another really good perk, probably one of the best perks in the game, just I don't use it starting out, is Marksman. Like right here, you see all those guys, I know they're coming. I go on like a 30 gun streak just because I can see their you know, their names popping up above their head, the red name. And I think a lot of these guys weren't wearing Assassin, because when they do wear Assassin, that name pops up, and that's a really cool thing. As well, this is going to be a 100+ fail game, which is kind of unfortunate. The reason for that being, as soon as I call in the M.O.A.Bs, and I say M.O.A.Bs, I'll explain why I wait to call in my both the M.O.A.Bs at the same time. But we started triple capping them, and this was at like 150 points, and we triple capped them until the end of the game. And I finished the game 86-8 or 86-6 with 10 assists. So this is a really damn good gameplay. Almost all the kills are with my weapon. But I do switch to assault towards the end. Unfortunately, I only get 2 kills with it because we were triple capping. But some other pro variant perks that I would suggest, you know, if you don't have them yet, you should get it, is Recon. Recon Pro is amazing. You hit one guy with 1 bullet, and if you're not able to, you know, pick him off, you know, meet him halfway and kill him, your teammates will be able to see him on their mini map as a red triangle. I'm pretty sure every person that can see Recon Pro or Recon in general. And your teammate's going to take him out, and then if you have Hardline Pro, you're going to get an assist, which will assist counts towards your next M.O.A.B, or towards, you know, your kill streak in general. Recon Pro is a really damn good perk. And, you know, I mean, every perk you really need to use towards your advantage. And if anybody out there is struggling to get M.O.A.Bs, the best thing to do is try to get spawn knowledge. There might be maps or, you know, drawing out maps. I think XMF the Go he's doing a series on his channel where he shows you spawn points throughout maps. And that's a really good thing to know. Like right now, I know they're going to be spawning around here, so I'm not pushing too much forward because all my teammates are on the other side of the map. And this is the flag that they have captured. And right here, you know, I see they're spawning around this building, and I start taking them out. And another really good tip, this is probably the best tip, just to be purely honest, is use a silencer on your weapon. I've gotten plenty of M.O.A.Bs without silencers. I've gotten 30+ M.O.A.Bs with shotguns. A few of them using the silencer though. And a silencer, it really helps. It genuinely helps. You are able to, you know, flank people. Like that guy, he had no idea I was coming, especially because I have dead silence and everything on. And when you shoot him with the silencer, even if you get a few hit markers, most of the people won't realize where they're actually being shot from. Alright, enough about the gameplay though. If you have any more questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them. I'm going to give you all a short story. This one's not going to involve too much tits or women, although women are involved. They're just not the full part of the story. So this one night, some girls invited us to the nicer part of town. For some reason, the girl was having a slumber party or something. I don't want to say slumber party because that makes them sound really young. These were grown women. They were, you know, 17 or 18. They weren't like old ass, you know, women, but they were grown. and her mom was out of town or something like that, and they lived in a really nice part of, you know, town. And they invited us over. One of them was really like my friends. We had no idea who the girls there. Like, we didn't know anybody. We knew one person, and that's the one that invited my friend over. Right here, I pick off the second M.O.A.B. Really fast M.O.A.Bs, by the way. Really, really fast. But she invites us over. We go over, you know, we're hanging out, and it's really late. It's an hour drive just to get there, and we probably got there around, you know, 1 or 2 a.m., and we're just chilling. And, you know, we came to the realization that none of these girls were really good looking, except for the one that already had a crush or liked one of my other friends. And me and my other friend, not the one that has a good looking girl with there, was like, you know, I know these 2 other girls that live around here. I want to see if they're available to hang out. And, you know, throughout the night went on, we finally got in touch with these girls. And it was around 4 or 5 a.m. and they wanted to hang out. And you know what I'm saying when they want to hang out. I'm not going to get into depth, but they wanted to let it all hang out. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, they invited us to come over. They said, meet us at this gas station. You can pick us up here. I don't know. They wanted us to pick them up. They were sneaking out of their house or some shit. I don't know. And, you know, so we left their house. This chick whose mom is out of town's house left one of our friends there, and me and my buddy rolled out. And as we're driving, you know, it's 5 a.m. We're both extremely tired. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to take a quick, you know, I'm going to take a quick sleeper. I'm going to go to nap. I'm going to take a nap real quick. Are you going to be all right to drive by yourself? And he was like, yeah, dude, I'm tired, but I'm going to stay awake and everything. You know, it's a responsibility. And the next thing I know, I get waken up by screaming. And what I woke up to is us driving on the wrong side of the road. And not only were we driving in the wrong side of the road, there was a median with palm trees. And somehow we crossed over the fucking median where there was no palm trees and got on the other side of the road. Forgot to mention, you know, my friend fell asleep. And he just drifted on over. And when he woke up, he freaked out because he didn't realize what would happen. And he freaked me out. I thought we were getting into a goddamn car wreck. My fucking heart stopped beating. And, you know, and everything, you know, people out there who want to question whether my stories are real or not, I promise you in my life, I have so many of these fucking stories, it's unreal, and they're all true. I mean, the bottom line, you know, they're all true. If you want to hear more stuff like this, let me know. I'm all about the life stories, but hopefully you all enjoyed the gameplay. If you did, leave a thumbs up rating. 86 kills, 10 assists, 6 deaths, and then peace the fuck out, YouTube.